You won't believe what's happening around the so-called Spider-Man brand new day trailer, because here's the twist. Nobody can even confirm if it's real, and yet the internet is absolutely losing its mind. Overnight, mysterious clips started surfacing. Blurry frames, cryptic dialogue, a shadow that looks like Peter Parker, but different. Fans are shocked, theories are exploding, and suddenly everyone is asking the same question. Is Marvel secretly teasing something huge, or is this the most elaborate fan-made illusion we've ever seen? But here, where the drama really begins. Insiders are divided. Some claim this leaked trailer contains hidden Easter eggs pointing to a darker, more emotional Spider-Man story. One where Peter is isolated, broken, and possibly betrayed by someone close to him. Others are calling it complete fabrication. Yet despite the confusion, emotions ran high across the fandom, with heated debates breaking out online. Look at the lighting, look at the suit, it's real. One fan argued passionately. No way, Marvel would never drop something like this without a build-up. Another fired back. And then came the biggest shock of all. A voice in the trailer, distorted, almost haunting, that many believe belongs to a character long thought gone. If true, this changes everything. But if it's fake, then someone has gone to extreme lengths to manipulate millions of fans. Even bigger creators and breakdown channels are jumping in, analyzing every frame like it's a crime scene. Friendships are being tested, communities are splitting, and accusations are flying. Some saying influencers are spreading false hype, others claiming Marvel is intentionally staying silent to fuel the chaos. So what's the truth behind the brand new day trailer? Is this the beginning of Spider-Man's most emotional chapter yet, or a viral storm that's spiraling out of control? Stay with us, because what we uncovered next has fans even more divided than before. As the frenzy around the so-called Spider-Man brand new day trailer kept intensifying, the internet transformed into a battlefield of opinions, emotions, and wild speculation. What started as a few leaked clips quickly spiraled into something far bigger, a full-blown drama that no one saw coming. Within hours, fan pages, reaction channels, and self-proclaimed insiders began dissecting every single frame. One particular moment stood out. A brief shot of Spider-Man standing alone on a rooftop, his suit darker than ever before, almost as if it carried the weight of something tragic. "This isn't the same Peter," a popular YouTuber whispered dramatically in his breakdown. "Something has changed, and not in a good way." That single statement set off a chain reaction. Fans flooded comment sections, arguing endlessly. Some believed this version of Peter Parker had lost everything: friends, identity, even hope. Others claimed it hinted at a betrayal from someone close, possibly MJ or End. The theories kept getting darker, more emotional, and far more personal. And then came the alleged dialogue leak. A muffled voice in the trailer seemed to say, "You were never meant to remember me." That one line shook the fandom to its core. "Did you hear that? That has to be MJ," one fan exclaimed during a live stream. No, that's not MJ. That sounds like someone else entirely," another responded, their voice filled with tension. Suddenly, the narrative shifted. It wasn't just about Spider-Man anymore. It became about memory, loss, and emotional damage. Fans are shocked, trying to piece together whether this could be a continuation of Peter's erased identity storyline or something even more heartbreaking. Meanwhile, major influencers began clashing publicly. One well-known creator accused others of spreading fake hype just for views, while another fired back, saying, "You're just mad you didn't catch it first." The situation escalated quickly. Live streams turned into heated debates. Collaborations were canceled. Accusations of manipulation and clout chasing filled the air. Emotions ran high, and the community that once united over Spider-Man suddenly felt fractured. But the drama didn't stop there. A supposed industry insider dropped a bombshell claim on social media, stating that the trailer was partially real. A mix of actual unused Marvel footage and fan edits stitched together so seamlessly that even professionals were struggling to tell the difference. If true, this changes everything. Marvel might be testing reactions without officially releasing anything, the insider hinted. That theory only added fuel to the fire. Fans began questioning everything. Was this a secret marketing experiment, a leak that got out of control, or a deliberate move to gauge audience emotions before making a big announcement? Even casual viewers were pulled into the chaos. "I don't even watch breakdowns, but this feels different," one comment read. "Why does it feel so real?" And that's exactly what made the situation so intense. Because deep down, people wanted to believe it. They wanted a darker, more emotional Spider-Man story. They wanted answers after everything Peter had lost. And this trailer, whether real or not, tapped directly into those feelings. But just as things couldn't get any more dramatic, they did. A new clip surfaced. Shorter, sharper, and far more unsettling. It showed Spider-Man walking through what looked like an abandoned street, rain pouring down, with a faint silhouette watching him from a distance. The figure was unrecognizable, but the presence felt threatening, almost personal. "Who is that?" someone whispered during a reaction video. No one had an answer. And that uncertainty only deepened the mystery. Some claimed it was a new villain. Others believed it was someone from Peter's past. A few even suggested it symbolized his own inner demons, a visual representation of guilt and isolation. But one theory stood out above the rest. "That's not a villain," a fan said quietly. "That's someone who knows him, someone who remembers." That single idea sent chills across the fandom. Because if someone remembers Peter Parker, then everything we thought we knew could be wrong. At this point, the community was no longer just analyzing a trailer. They were emotionally invested in a story that might not even exist. Friend groups were arguing. Comment sections turned into battlegrounds, and creators who once collaborated were now openly disagreeing with each other. The family was left divided. And right in the middle of all this chaos, Marvel remained completely silent. No confirmation, no denial, nothing. That silence spoke louder than any statement ever could. Because if this was fake, why not shut it down immediately? And if it was, what exactly were they waiting for? As the silence from Marvel stretched on, the tension only grew heavier. What began as curiosity had now evolved into obsession. Fans weren't just watching the so-called brand new day trailer anymore. They were living inside its mystery. And then, just when people thought things might calm down, another twist hit. A high-profile VFX artist, someone who had previously worked on major superhero films, posted a cryptic message that instantly grabbed attention. "I've seen that footage style before, and it's not easy to fake." That one statement reignited everything. "Wait, are you saying it's real?" a follower quickly replied. The artist didn't confirm, didn't deny, just left a single line. Let's just say someone very talented is involved. That ambiguity drove fans wild. Because now it wasn't just random speculation. Someone with actual experience was hinting that this might not be entirely fake. Emotions ran high once again, and the debates became even more intense. At the center of it all were two major fan communities. One firmly believing the trailer was real, the other convinced it was an elaborate hoax. "It lines up perfectly with Peter's emotional arc," one supporter argued. "This has to be intentional." "You're ignoring logic," the opposing side fired back. "Studios don't operate like this." Back and forth, the arguments continued, growing louder and more personal. But then came something no one expected. A voice message began circulating, allegedly taken from someone claiming to be close to the project. It described behind-the-scenes tensions, disagreements about the direction of Spider-Man's future, debates over tone, and even conflict among creative teams. "They don't all agree on where Peter's story should go," the voice claimed. "Some want a hopeful reset, others want to push him into something darker." That revelation added an entirely new layer of drama. Because now it wasn't just about a trailer. It became about creative conflict, about clashing visions, about a story struggling to define itself. Fans are shocked, trying to process what this could mean. Are we about to see the most divided Spider-Man story ever? Someone asked during a live discussion. Or is this all just noise? Another replied, clearly overwhelmed. Meanwhile, reactions from influencers continued to escalate. One prominent commentator accused others of emotionally manipulating fans, saying, "You're turning speculation into fact, and people are getting carried away." But the response was immediate and fierce. "No, people are passionate because this means something to them," another creator snapped back. "You don't get to dismiss that." The divide grew deeper. Friendships strained. Collaborations broke apart. The fandom that once celebrated together now found itself fractured into opposing sides, each convinced they were right. And at the heart of it all, that haunting trailer continued to spread. More edits appeared. More theories emerged. Some fans even began creating their own extended versions, adding layers to the mystery, blurring the line between reality and imagination even further. It became impossible to tell where the original clip ended and the fan interpretations began. "This is getting out of control," one viewer admitted. "I don't even know what's real anymore." And that's when the emotional weight truly hit. Because regardless of whether the trailer was real or fake, it had already done something powerful. It made people feel. It reminded them of Peter's loneliness, his sacrifices, the pain of being forgotten by the people he loves. "This version of Spider-Man feels broken," someone said softly during a reaction. "And maybe that's why we're holding on to it," another responded. That moment captured everything. This wasn't just about a trailer. It was about connection. About the kind of story fans have been craving. One that explores the emotional cost of being a hero. But even as that realization settled in, the questions remained. Who created this? Why was it so convincing? And most importantly, why hasn't anyone officially addressed it? Because in a world where information travels instantly, silence feels intentional. And that silence continues to fuel the mystery. Some believe an official reveal is coming soon. Others think the truth will eventually expose the entire situation as a masterfully crafted illusion. But until that moment arrives, the debates will continue. The theories will grow. And the fandom will remain divided, caught between hope and doubt, reality and imagination. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories aren't the ones that are confirmed. They're the ones that make you question everything. And now, here we are, standing right in the middle of a storm that no one fully understands. What started as a few mysterious clips has turned into one of the most talked about trailers in recent memory. And the truth is, we still don't know what's real and what isn't. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the entire community has been pulled into a debate that feels more personal than ever before. On one side, you have those who truly believe this is the beginning of something huge, a darker, more emotional chapter for Spider-Man, where Peter Parker is pushed to his limits, isolated, and possibly facing the consequences of choices no one else remembers. On the other side, there are voices of reason insisting this is nothing more than an incredibly well-crafted illusion, a viral phenomenon that spiraled beyond control. But maybe, just maybe, that's what makes this whole situation so powerful. Because whether it's real or not, it has already done something most official trailers struggle to achieve. It made people feel something deeply. It sparked conversations, created tension, and even divided communities. The family was left divided, friendships were tested, and fans found themselves questioning not just the footage, but each other. And then there's the silence. No confirmation, no denial, just a quiet void where answers should be. Is that silence hiding something bigger? Or is it simply allowing the chaos to unfold on its own? That question remains unanswered. But now, we want to hear from you. What do you think is really going on here? Do you believe this, Spider-Man? Brand New Day trailer is secretly real, filled with hidden clues and emotional depth? Or do you think it's one of the most convincing fan-made creations we've ever seen? Drop your theories in the comments right now, and don't hold back. We're reading everything, and trust us, the debates are getting intense. If you enjoyed diving into this mystery with us, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. Because if any new detail, leak, or twist surfaces, you already know we'll be the first to break it down. And remember, sometimes the biggest stories aren't the ones that are confirmed. They're the ones that keep you guessing.